25% food production in the Bundibugyo. So it means we are also having a problem in food production as a district. But for today, as we need the youth to also come in a process of producing food, like they also improve on this. We have very many people who have been meeting, like giving their views and asking exactly, are the youth involved before, or are they going now to make sure they sensitize, or they are told to make sure they also be in a system. So for today we have Methodius Balyesiima. Remember, is one of the persons who are expertised in agriculture, is heading Cooperative, and I think has united the farmers to make sure they come together, they sell cocoa in a huge number. And remember, this is one of the crop we have in Bundibugyo, which have already eaten up all the land, whereby we don't think there are some land for crop production. But for the idea to the youth, maybe he can also give us his view on how we're going to do this. So, sir, you're welcome.
Yes, as you have already introduced me, I'm Balyesiima Methodius. I'm the General Manager for Semuliki Cooperative Union.
Yes.
I thank your effort to dig deep into the youth involvement in agricultural production.
Yes.
Because I was once a youth,
yes,
despite the age that which I am now. Yes, one of the issues that Bundibugyo is a major cocoa growing district in the country, and the farmers were excited to have cocoa in almost 90% of the existing land. The implication is that whenever the cash crop dominates space on land, it will mean that farmers will not have space where they will grow the food. Meaning that all the cash that is being generated from the cash crop will be spent on food, because food is required on a daily basis, despite other needs, education, school fees, health, and so on. So we are looking at the cocoa production. In cocoa production, we are looking at the majority of the people who are into cocoa production are old people. So where are the younger people? So I think this gives us an opportunity for the younger people to get involved into food production, given the fact that for younger people want quick cash, and food production gives us that opportunity for the younger people to make quick cash. At the moment, we have a very big number of younger people in institutions, in school. So how do we get them into the production? I would propose that in future we have to, first of all, we have to make sure that we get them where they are. It's only COVID which has brought them back into homes, that we are living with them for some good time. Otherwise, we would live with them for only 1 month in a year. I mean, in 3 months in a year. The rest of the time they're in schools. So it is very important that we engage these people, the younger people, wherever they are. The intervention we have, mobilizing the younger people, the youth in the villages, to form younger farmers clubs. So in the younger farmers clubs, they identify a number of food production interventions they can engage in, but with cash, something that can make them make money, because at the moment is unemployment. So if they can engage in activity where the crop production where they can make money, that's a motivating factor. Semuliki Cooperative Union at the moment, what we are doing is we are positioning the younger people in the cocoa value chain, because cocoa is food at a certain level. So younger people, since they cannot be willing to be on the farm, we have said yes, the cocoa value chain is bigger. So how do we position you? We have positioned them at the level where we have formed Semuliki Youth Entrepreneurs Association, and the Youth Entrepreneurs Association already, we are supporting them to process drinking chocolate powder. So they are into that business. Instead of having this food imported from other districts, the farmers in the mountain areas can grow a lot of banana. And with this banana, instead of having these trucks coming from Bushenyi, Photo, yeah, we can have this food, the banana coming from Harugari, from Konzo, from all those areas in the upper areas which are not suitable for cocoa production. That is a missing link. I think the production department has, together with the other stakeholders, we have to take up this and then motivate the farmers to stay on farm, the other side, produce a lot of food. The lower areas where farmers have planted cocoa almost to the homestead. We are, for us as Semuliki Cooperative Union, we have adopted an innovation which we call biointensive farming system. Biointensive farming system, we are saying the small space on your compound is enough to allow you to grow food. So by adopting what we call biotechnology or something like that, so that people can have homestead food production. Homestead food production, you have the vegetables, you have, you can imagine people buying dodo from food portal. Yeah, it is very shameful. So eggplant, cabbage, yes, why not? So there are a number of ways people can access food. You can access food from the market, that's after the sale of the cocoa, but you can access food from the farm.
So we had the district, they had an initiative previously telling people with a lot of large cocoa plantation
to cut
and they leave a place where they can at least crop and
yeah, that was, they had an ordinance where they were saying people can cut part of the farm, but what was the motivation? And who was ready to promote that resolution?
Then people are like observing cocoa as if it has no, I mean, it is now at a low yielding, whatever. I don't know whether, as when you predict, do we still have some years enjoying the same cocoa we had before?
Yeah, that's a very good question, and it is timely and true. We have declining yield. Yes, people are only talking about establishing cocoa factory. Cocoa factory. We need a cocoa factory. We have to understand what does it require to have a cocoa factory first. I have always told people it is all about increasing production and productivity. That is the yield potential of the cocoa farms. Policy issues, we don't have a national policy on cocoa. We don't have even any legal framework regarding cocoa in Uganda. Therefore, those are some of the issues that the farmers, the cooperatives, the companies, and we should be advocating for.
Okay. Now, as we are ending up our interview, so what is your advice to especially the young people in the involvement of agriculture in general?
The younger people outside there, I would like to advise them, not only the young people in the Bundibugyo region, but national level, but globally, that of recent, food production chain is not only for food for consumption, but it has come up to be a very, very paying business. They are telling the youth outside there that given the limitation of land, they can acquire a very small piece of land where it can go into vegetable production, and they feed the world and get money. But we also have in the animal sector, youth outside there don't shy away from joining agricultural production, especially the sector of food production, because it is highly paying. The market is available. Given the fact, first look at yourself as a market. The food market is readily available. We can make money out of that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. That is it from Methodius. And I think for our viewers, keep locked on Ntandi TV, our YouTube channel. You subscribe, then you share or you comment. Of course, many episodes to come in this very youth week.
All of us trust in Dinaya, East Africa, in Dinaya, Uganda. Neviremo. Siaro, Sare, Echobugaga, Echuria, Rushahu Mutaka. So omuntu wanga kuteba ati yange nabyawo syalelema akanya kaite biwene. That's why nje obukiro ngatondoke mge. I think wanyirenge. Ngalinga namu with our use some use in Ntandi Council BUNDIBUGYO in production system. Can you apply so that mama nyikumire I work for you and ninyo mukere kenga kora mama nyibya ku serious betu mamende imukaikara mukebura nechareka makurachi amwanyi kwa maazi yo youth councillor mtandi town council bo ababuti babwe ababiro bimuse bakiringa ababuti bakera abo omubuti abakahera omwana herema namuchangambo chatamwe kibanza beto manaka akarwe sukuru abote banu tata wa mama atunga kiseke rundi emboko yawe iwanga okebukirako uwale manga beto abuti bebiro bimuse bale bekora ni njinga bwende aba yusifu yana shongese katawa ukana mwibukaya nobundi tikasi timukulire mwe abote banu tata ngasondere mama chindo kino na kino konze ngarangere likara aido singuta chingakora lirweka wandinanyi watichana hano ngatekaho ene project kasenta ka asa hen koza maulire baba nkutia yali achiroze na kwetu